I mean, shit. If they know, they know. Other than that, like when they see a thermometer in my
Yeah,
pocket, excuse me, are
you
you a
hear
chef? No, I just like temping stuff.
me?
Just like
I just like
temperature.
the,
Yeah.
I just like checking stuff, temperature wise, baby. Check the temperature. Check the temperature.
That'll work.
Hey man, y'all, welcome to another edition of the Elite Mancast. Man, every Wednesday at 8:30. Tune in and tell a friend. I'm dropping my okay. All right, man. Y'all know we got an amazing topic tonight, man. I'm talking about this gonna help somebody. If you want some help, let me tell you that. If you want some help, this gonna help somebody.
But only if you want it.
Spiritual. Only if you want it. Spiritual hygiene. May sound kind of strange to those who don't do it, but hey, this is what we do. So, man, we got this great topic, man. We got the panel, we got Mr. Michael, we got head and shoulder. Yeah, he got both of them.
You
Yeah,
heard
man. Well, that's what we doing, y'all. That's what we doing. We have this great show, man. We finna give y'all some great information, some good insight on all of this. So, man, hey, man, head and shoulders, what you got for us?
shit. I have everything. You heard me.
Mm.
I got that title and I got that lifestyle. Following up
That's what
behind
I'm talking
because
about. That's what I'm talking about.
nah,
Yeah.
spiritual hygiene. It goes more than just I go to church, I pray. Well, what are you doing with their prayer? What are you doing with their meditation? Same goes
Mm.
for people who, you know, think detoxing is only to lose weight and lose their fupa. No, it
Right.
goes deeper than that. I'm not gonna say that sometimes you need to do more. You have to always do more. Whether or not it's for yourself to get over past relationships, to get over relationships that you in. Um, the practice of spiritual hygiene means maintaining the health and cleanliness of one's spiritual and energetic body. Um, when you're healthy on the inside, it shows on the outside. So you don't have to walk around telling people what it is that you do. So I kind of hate when people say, "Oh man, I'm fasting." Well, you're not doing it well enough because you're not. For one, you're not supposed to tell nobody you're fasting. It's just supposed to be something that you're doing, and it's
Yeah.
gonna appear on the outside. So when I'm telling someone, which I've never found myself telling someone, I'm healing spiritually, it's like they ought to be able to tell you. You shouldn't have to walk around telling people that you're a Christian. Satan.
Right.
It's like
Right. Yeah.
let it show.
I like that.
Mhm.
I like that.
Absolutely.
Man, Michael, what you got?
Well, I was thinking like when it comes to spiritual hygiene, just get you some blessed soap and some holy water. Jump in the baptismal and take a bath. Unfortunately, it don't work that simple.
That ain't
But
it.
but actually, in martial arts, many types of yoga and meditation, there's always a talk about aligning the body, mind, and spirit. And actually, that's what we're talking about here, bringing your body, your mind, and your spirit into alignment. But
Mhm.
just like personal hygiene of your body is cleaning all the dirt, getting everything right, you're basically doing the same thing with your mind and your spirit. You're uncluttering or basically detoxing your spirit and making yourself or you're becoming a better version of yourself.
Man,
So let's
if
talk
that
about
ain't
it.
the truth. I love that, man, because it's definitely needed. And a lot of us don't realize we need it. Just like
True.
people go to church on Sundays, people do their meditation every day, but then they try to figure out why it's not working. Well,
Mhm.
because you're not doing it in the right. I'm gonna say you're not doing it in the for the reason that you need to be doing it. You're doing it because it's a fad instead of doing it because
Mhm.
you spiritually getting one with God.
Mhm.
That's when you get the
Exactly.
closest to your spirituality when you meditate. That's when you alleviate and release pretty much every negative thought you may have had for that day. And that's why we meditate every day. So
Mhm.
we can spiritually cleanse every day. And it's not the fact we trying to be better than somebody. We just trying to be the best version of ourselves so that we don't have to
Right.
run across somebody else who's not healing or who's not even on there, who's not even looking at healing themselves. So we'll know how to. And then I really come to a realization that when we're doing this spiritual hygiene, man, we are basically becoming more emotionally intelligent,
Yes.
because you can find yourself seeing an argument before it comes to you.
Mhm.
You know, you'll see that happen. And you'll be like, you know what? Nah, I see where you're going with this. I'm good.
Hmm.
Yeah, you still got all that dirt up in you. I'm good. I'm gonna stay over here and I'm gonna stay out your way because I see what you're trying to do, and I'm not gonna allow it, man. And that's something to think
Right.
about.
It is, and even the Bible, the Quran speaks cleanliness is next to godliness. It's not the fact of it's not talking about taking a bath or taking a shower, because you can stand in the shower for an hour and you don't put
Yeah.
no soap, bitch, you still dirty.
Still
So
dirty.
it doesn't matter. And to certain people, they claim because, well, it's like you can be book smart but street dumb.
Right.
Just because
Hmm.
you have a PhD, it doesn't. If you can have a PhD, but if your pH balance don't match up,
Mm.
bitch, you're still dirty. So I don't
Yeah, dude.
care.
Mm.
You
So
That's
got a
true.
point.
you
That
have
is
to, like you
true.
said, make it line up. If you
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
anything about chakras, deal with it. You even feel better when you take a shower.
Yep.
You feel better when you
Yeah.
meditate about a situation or pray about a situation. So
Yes. This is true. The problem is a lot of people. It's just like when they go to church. Before the service is over, good. You got these talking about, wow, look at what she wearing. How dare she come in like that? Gossiping about your neighbors before the preacher does let you out of church.
yeah,
So it just doesn't line up. So you going in there to feel the spirit of the Holy Ghost, but you got demons running through you the whole time. The spirit is trying to touch you.
the church is full of demons anyway. It's a hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's the
I mean,
hospital for
it's
the
full of
weak.
sinners.
Yeah.
yeah,
And it's not a bad thing that we're telling y'all this. It's just the fact of face your demons. There's nothing wrong with facing them and talking to
exactly.
them and letting them know, hey man, I see you now.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Because that's what spiritual hygiene is: seeing the demons, seeing the bad
Yeah.
parts of yourself and cleansing that, not in the way of, oh, I don't do that no more, but in the way of, it's like a person who's an alcoholic. I know I'm an alcoholic, but you don't drink no more. But you still got to
Hmm.
relate to that part of them demons that's inside of you. But you just don't. You
Right.
subdue them to the point to where you don't even think about them. You don't even bring them up. You don't even talk to them no more like you used to. So when we doing this cleanse and we're cleansing our spirituality, we're cleaning up our spirit, man. And then that's when we say, hey, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna stand over here, and I'm not gonna participate in the
Right.
alcoholism. I'm not gonna participate in the drugs. I'm not gonna participate in the marijuana, or whatever the case may be. And you just say, hey, you know what? Step by step, because people don't realize, man, journey when you're on a healing journey, it's not a destination that you're gonna get to. We've been
Hmm.
programmed for 400 years of what they wanted us to be. And they steady program us. If you look at the news, if you listen to social media news, it's like people say, I don't watch the news, but you on social media watching the news.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
the same thing. It's like, I don't even
Absolutely.
watch TV. Yeah, because you're looking at your phone all day,
right.
You
you
getting
know,
the same information.
getting that same program. It's just
Yeah.
one habit you just done transferred it to the phone. You ain't doing it on TV no more.
Exactly. You didn't change a thing. You just transferred.
Yeah, because I
And
don't
the
smoke
thing
blunts
is,
no more. I use pipes, but you still smoke.
yep,
Okay.
exactly. Or you stop smoking weed, but you eat the gummies.
Yeah.
Mm,
You drink the THC drinks.
right,
Same
right,
difference. You ain't changed a thing.
right.
And the biggest part about this is with the spiritual hygiene is becoming aware of those things that you normally don't recognize. Because once you
Right.
see it, you can't unsee it. Now,
Yeah,
once you become aware of a topic, it's like they say, you can't solve a problem if you don't know that there is a problem. So the
that
first
part.
step is to realize there's a problem. This is what spiritual hygiene does. In it puts you in alignment, but the process of getting into alignment is knowing what's actually needs to be fixed.
That right there.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
identify the
That's
problem.
it.
Identify
Yep.
the problem. I like that, man.
So that's what we trying to help y'all to do. Because I think all of us have already realized what our demons are. We've been
Oh yeah,
working on them for the longest, but
yeah.
still got a long way to go.
Got a
And the
long
thing
way
is,
to
the
go.
journey ain't never going to end. Not
No.
until you take your last breath. You're still going to
Mm-hmm.
be on that journey of trying to be better. Because that's just the way life is designed.
I
Yeah,
look
There's
Mike.
at it
always
like
going to
this.
What
be
was one of your
problems.
demons, Mike?
Huh?
What's one of your demons?
What's one of my demons?
We do not judge.
Putting over shit that I shouldn't be putting up with.
Putting
Like
up
I
with
said the other day,
yeah,
remember what I was saying the other day? What's one thing that's usually a positive trait, but it turns into a weakness?
Yeah,
And like I was telling Keith, it was mine was loyalty,
right.
being loyal to people that I should have already given up on a long time ago.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
being that loyal person to the point where it puts me in jeopardy, not only with myself, my emotions, but also with the law.
And I was
Just
looking
have
at
to know
I
when
was
to let it
looking
go.
at I was looking at one of these shorts the other day, and the dude was he was always being loyal to everybody else. He was helping everybody else all the time. And so when he
Hmm.
finally decided to put himself first, then the female, she like, well, why you gonna put yourself first? Well, I thought you was looking out for us. I thought you was gonna make sure we was. He said that, but the thing is, he said, y'all don't look out for me.
Right?
So when you find yourself in positions to where you find yourself being loyal for a long period of time, you just have to say, hey, you know what? I'm not loyal to nobody until I make me happy.
yeah,
And that's
Right.
answering to what I want to answer to. That's going to places that I want to go to. That's eating
Hmm.
the way that I should be eating. That's, listening to the right program. Because see, we the ones who control what comes into our gates, man.
Right.
Our ear, mouth, and our eye gate. These are the three gates that are the most sought after by any demon that you come across.
Hmm.
Because he's going to whisper in your ear. He's going to let you see some flesh that you still lusting behind. He's going to see, because I know that the subconscious mind holds all demons to a fault, to
Hmm.
a certain extent. I can say the subconscious mind, because that's what we're having to reprogram. If we think more out of our conscious mind instead of our subconscious mind, we will see ourselves advance faster. We will see ourselves
Right.
habit change a little bit quicker, because for the whole time we always reverting back to those programs that we've already installed in our software, which
Right.
becomes the hardware of our day-to-day lives. So once we do that spiritual hygiene cleanse, then we can see some things change. But we can't see nothing change if we stay in the loop of remembering. Like I tell people all the
That's
time,
it.
man, we got to reflect instead of remember. Because if you remember, you're staying in a loop of sadness, happiness,
Mhm.
trauma. You're staying in that loop,
Right.
you know?
You're looking at things from the outside instead of from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Or you just like
Because
watching a movie. You
I
watching
don't
what
know
happened
nobody
in the
who can.
past.
Do y'all know anybody who can go to their past?
Nope.
it depends
But I
on if
know
she
a
moved
lot of
away or
people that live in
It depends on what.
if she moved away or not.
it.
And then,
Mm.
but that's still not gonna be your past,
Mm-mm.
because she might be a different version.
Right.
It should be at least.
We would
The
hope
thing
so.
is, yeah, you can't go back to your past, but people live in their past all the time.
And
They
they'll
spend
try to
so much
replay the
time up work. Yeah.
yeah, they'll try to replay the program that y'all did. Man, you remember say, nah, man, we gotta take this picture again, and we gotta relive this moment again. We gotta, it's like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to go there. I don't want to take that picture. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
cause y'all, hey, the thing is, we taking a picture. They still on drugs, and I'm off, and I'm over there looking like,
Yeah.
You looking all normal and they looking all high. You can
they
tell the
geeked up.
difference.
Yeah, they still geeked up
Yeah.
that way. Like, nah, bro, I'm good. I don't want it. I don't want it.
No, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's it.
I went to the country the
So
other day, and I seen some of the people I went to, like I was in college with, and most of these people, we went through junior high, high school, and everything together. And I was looking at them, and it's sad but funny at the same time because they remember my name, and it's like, hey, I'm like, hey, what up, Smoke? What's up? I'm like, nothing. Like I'm trying to remember who the hell you are because they look.
yep.
Yeah.
Oh, like damn, life been lifing.
Life been
Like
life.
Yeah, they the
Yeah.
same age as you and look like they're twice as old,
yeah,
acting
Yeah.
twice as old. Hey, when I went to my mom's birthday party, it was the same way. Seeing people I ain't seen in years, and they look. I mean, some of them I'm older than them, but they were kids as I was already an adult. But
yeah,
still, they look older than me. They heavier. Man, they gained so much weight. I'm like, hey, what can I say? I can only live my life.
yeah.
Problem is, they ain't never trying to do nothing different than what they do every day.
Right. They're doing
They
what they
stay
feel comfortable with
stuck.
doing. Like that's all they know. They don't want to change.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah,
You know,
because change is hard. Change is uncomfortable.
yeah,
And that's why most people don't do it. They
true.
only see the hard part. They don't see, oh, well, I got to suffer now to feel better later. 'Cause basically, that's like if you train it like boxers, you're supposed to work harder when you train it for a fight than you do in the fight.
In the fight. Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
once you in the fight, those those 3 minute rounds, they go by so quick. You shouldn't be nowhere near as tired as you are when you in the gym practicing
Yeah.
Right.
because you
Mhm.
going round for round for round, and each round is different.
Yeah.
So, but people they don't realize that if you suffer just a little bit now, which it ain't really suffering, it's just changing, making little tweaks to those habits that you got, especially if you want something more out of life.
Mike, we call it sacrificing, not
That's all it
suffering.
is.
Yeah. When you
Right.
sacrifice,
We call it sacrificing, but
yeah.
them, because to them it's suffering because it's like it's uncomfortable. I don't want to do this. But
Right.
that's
Right.
what they say. You're supposed to feel comfortable being uncomfortable. That's what the
Exactly.
military teaches you. They
Yeah.
put you out there through shit that you definitely don't want to go through. But when the shit hits the fan, you're happy that you did because now
Exactly.
you know how to react,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you don't operate out of fear. You start operating out of training because you've already trained yourself. It's like the stoicism. They
Hmm.
teach you to be uncomfortable or to train yourself to be uncomfortable so that when you end up in these situations that are physically uncomfortable or mentally uncomfortable, you already prepared.
Yeah.
It's just another day to you.
And
It's
then
like
with the
today, oh, it's a storm, but to you, it's just another Tuesday.
yeah, and I like what I like about the Stoics. They give you real life situations, and
Yeah,
it was coming from the Greek mythology, but it still applies to today. It's a lot of
right,
people who don't listen to the Stoics, who don't practice their belief system, but it's like we have to make sure that the information that we getting is something about growth. It's like my daughter, she was asking me the other day about, my lady, like, why she don't say, why, she kind of quiet. I was like, nah, because me and her both are on a page of where if we're not talking about business, if we're not talking about progress, we're not talking about this, and we're not talking about things that matter in our future, what are we talking about? Just to
right,
have a conversation, and if you want to get to know somebody, you come to them and you talk to them, and you get to know them. You don't sit across the room and say, well, why they not saying nothing? It's not how that works. So you can tell one person is spiritually been cleansing and the other person hasn't,
right.
because I'm not going to sit across the room and say, well, damn, dude over there, he by himself, he ain't saying that. I'm gonna say, you all right, playboy? Everything good with you? You know what I'm saying? I see you in you're in the
Yeah,
family now. So let me holler at you. Let me see if you good. Where your mindset at? Everybody's supposed to come challenge that mindset. If you got a new family member, go challenge their mindset. This is advice for everybody. if you on a
Yeah.
hygiene cleanse, if you're on a spiritual cleansing journey, don't go over there if you still away right now. If you still pooking from the block, pooking, don't go over there talking to that man about no. Say, man, I got this great idea, man. Say, man, we gonna put our money together. You know, I don't even know you to put my money with you, but dog, don't worry about
Yeah.
that, kid, folks. You in the family now, dog. This is what we doing. No, man, ain't what we doing.
Nah, that's what you doing.
What you doing? Nigga, I don't know you.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I've
But
seen
those
that
are the
stuff happen too.
yeah, those are the type of people that you get who ain't even on their journey there. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
always going to be somebody who's not there, and it's fine. You always meet people where they are. You know, I will. You know,
Right.
always. I learned that in health and life coaching class. You meet people where they are, and you can't make them know more than what they do.
Right. And the best thing is not to even try to let them know how intelligent you are. It's like,
To a
cause
certain
you got
extent.
those guys, they always want to try to show how smart they are. But if you listen to them, you realize they're just idiots. 'Cause all they doing is bumping their gums. But they ain't saying nothing. So
No, I'm gonna
let
let
them
them
talk.
know. I'm gonna let them know to a certain extent on the level of intellect that I have because I don't want them to come to me with just any type of conversation.
Hmm.
See, this is how you run people off from you. You know, it's like, nah, I don't even want to talk to it.
Sure
Every
that.
time I give you something, you can't even figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You like, huh? And then you will see them, man, all right, bro, I'm gonna go get me something to drink.
Yep.
If you go in there talking Farrakhan talk, how many people you know gonna be like, all right, bro, I'm gone. I don't even want to hear it. I know. Message to the black
Yeah.
man. Yeah, I know. Eat how to eat to live. Yeah, I know. I don't want to hear it.
Mhm.
Because people don't want, like Michael said earlier, people don't want to see themselves in a different place. They don't want to see the change. They love what they're doing, how they're doing it. It's been getting them by.
Mhm.
See, people don't realize, don't have a realization of getting by and really living life.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And living life is not just taking the trips. It's about the experience you get on the trip. What did you learn from the
Right.
vacation that you went on? Who did you
Exactly.
meet? Did you meet a new business partner when you was on that trip? Are you able to go back to the same people house that you know, like me, I be trying to meet people. Hey man, yo, say when I come back in town, bro, I'm gonna rock with you, this and that. And then I pop back up like, oh, you really came back. Oh, bro, I thought we had a
Mhm.
good time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. And that's like that European mindset, cause they do that a lot. They'll tell you, yo, when I come to America, I'm gonna come visit. All right, then next thing you know, yo, I'm in town. Where we gonna hang out? Hey,
Yeah.
they do it in a heartbeat. But
They
that's a
really
good
do.
way to be. And
Yeah.
it's like I was talking to somebody a couple of days ago, and we were talking about being on vacation. Like me living in Germany, you got all these Americans that come to the country for the first time, and they looking for a McDonald's. They want to go get a burger from McDonald's. Like, why? Why do you want to go to the tourist places? Go to where the locals are. That's how
Right.
you're going to learn the people. You
Right.
start to learn the culture. Then you start to get an appreciation for the world. Because if you just
Mhm.
go where everybody else is and just like you're going to be doing the same thing you're doing at home. Talking
Yeah.
about the same stuff. You ain't learning nothing. You go to a place they got all this history, all these beautiful sights, and you don't see none of it because you still doing the same thing you do at home.
Right.
Makes no
Mhm.
sense. So you wasn't on vacation; you was just out of town. That's all it is.
But a lot of them, it makes sense to them, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. They feel like, oh, I'm gone. Where were you at? I was in such and such. Okay, so how did you like it? What did you do? Oh man, it was just like being at home. Cause you did basically you were in the country, but your mind was still back at home. Cause you
Yeah.
still doing the same thing.
Yeah. The
So
routine.
yeah,
And that's
and
and
that's
that's
it.
when you see a lot of I see a lot of women, they go to sleep when they on vacation.
Yeah,
And
catching
some
up
dudes,
on the
I've
rest.
seen
Right?
I've seen some dudes too. But it's like
Yeah.
you're gonna go on vacation and you sleep for the majority of the day. It's like, well, really? What was you doing? Now, if
Yeah.
you come on vacation to say, hey, yeah, bro, I came just to relax. I didn't come to do nothing but relax, get away from everything. I'm gonna sit on the beach when I do wake up. And that was what I did like on Monday. Sunday and
Hmm.
Monday, I laid in I can't lay in the bed past 8 or 7 really, but shit, I was in the bed till like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and it felt good, man, just to do
Yeah.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to get up, go to the gym, and rush to go to work and go to. So I felt
Right.
like I don't want to do nothing these 2 days.
Right. But your body needs that at times because
Oh
when
yeah,
you working hard all the time, you need a reset.
yeah,
But then if you on a 7 day vacation, you can't be doing that shit for 7 days.
definitely not.
That's that's crazy. You don't
Yeah,
see nothing, you don't do nothing. It's like you got to get out and do something.
I'm always at them. Whenever I go to a nice hotel, man, where the waffle machine at? I want that waffle.
Yeah.
I don't eat waffles every day or I don't even eat waffles
Right.
when I'm here, but on the vacations, I mean waffles. I don't eat no bacon. That definitely ain't gonna happen. I'm just not gonna do it. But
Right.
yeah. I eat potatoes. I don't. I stay away from this meat though, man. This meat. Now we got to watch everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because old Bill Gates want us gone. That's who need a
Yeah.
spiritual. That's who need to check his spiritual hygiene because he's a hot mess, man. He's out of there.
Not just all of them up there, all of those people you hang around with.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like they got
yeah.
that new world order agenda. They're
Man,
trying to get rid of everybody and just be us.
hmm.
That's all it is.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. But as far as like the core components and practices, you know, energy cleansing, energy protection, morale and energy, inner purity, also grounding in awareness, spending time with nature, journaling. A lot of people got
Hmm.
away. I'm not gonna say a lot. There's a number of people who gotten away from like journaling because when I was
Yeah.
younger, even like high school and everything, I used to always write because I like to go
Mm.
back and see what it was I was doing. And I mean,
Right.
plus it's
Hmm.
just fun. Like, damn, I did that. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, we
yeah.
had cell phones like that back when I was in college.
Right.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
God for Polaroids. But yeah, uh,
The Polaroids, man.
yeah, different reasons, why it should matter. We can go on and on about it, but at the end of the day, spiritual hygiene, that's something that it shouldn't just like account for a certain group of people. It should go with everyone.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh,
Right.
even
Yeah.
even in the workplace. I
Right.
mean, yeah, I have a temper. Well, it's not even a temper. I just tell people how the fuck I feel about them. Even when it
Right.
comes
Right.
to work, and I let my employees know that too. And it's like, well, what you mean, blah blah blah. I'm like, I told this girl the other day, I was like, I can't bake a cake with your recipe. She's like,
Mm.
what? I said, because right now you're trying to give me salt and tell me it's sugar. And she's
Right.
like, huh?
Hmm.
Because I was just
Yeah.
trying to get at on her level because like she was trying to bullshit me, but it's like I read all my emails.
Exactly.
And it's like
Hmm.
and her know, like, hey, stop. I already
Right.
you stopped lying to me right then and there before I have to fire you.
Right. Right.
But she was trying to get me out my character, but nah.
But then you know what? She may have not even thought about trying to get you out of the character. It's just the fact of when you just that filthy with your spirit, man, you thinking that this is the way to go about things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got so many people who don't practice what they preaching. And so they
Right.
journey is not really their journey. They like, oh yeah, I know the chakras. I do my meditation. You're not doing it right.
Hmm.
Right, you're
No.
not doing meditation, you're doing medication. That's
But
the
that's what I'm talking about.
yeah.
So when she come to you with the nonsense, you already like, come on, man, let's not play. Oh no, for real. And then that's when they go to, oh, I go to church. I'm a spirit. Now it's like, hey,
Hmm.
man, don't start telling me all your accolades and none of that. I don't care about none of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want you to look at me in my eyes and say you trying to bullshit me. That's all.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
And they'll deny that to the forever. Now, I'm not trying to bullshit you, but it's exactly what you're doing because that's all you used to doing. You
Exactly.
don't know how to deal with people.
You
That's
don't know
just
how to
your
do
way of life.
and don't know how to do nothing else.
Yeah.
And
They only
that's
react because they don't know about taking a breath and
mm-hmm,
responding. So
mm-hmm.
the reaction is all they know.
Yeah.
And with spiritual hygiene, you learn how to reflect or meditate, how to pray, how to practice forgiveness, how to gratitude, how to set healthy boundaries, how to have acts of kindness and service, rest in silence, just being quiet for a moment.
And
Let your
and here,
mind just relax.
here's a tip for those who say they praying. In a prayer, you don't ask for things. You command the things that you already have or you already seeing yourself with. You know what I'm saying? God, thank you for giving me that new car. Thank
Mhm.
you for giving me that new house. I appreciate everything you've done for me, but I really do appreciate the house that we just moving into. And that
Hmm.
right there would make your subconscious think about, oh, okay, we got a new house now. Let's go ahead and figure out how can we, put it together and do this and do that. It's
Right,
like when Steve Harvey was talking about fake it till you make it, he was really meaning to say, I don't know what he was meaning to say, but what he should have said was rehearse your future.
right. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's basically
You know,
what you're doing.
because you got to
Yeah.
rehearse your future. If that's what you want to see yourself as, it's like a Kobe. Kobe go in the gym, he practicing his moves. Rest in peace, Kobe.
Hmm.
But he was the one. If y'all ain't doing what Kobe doing, if y'all ain't working like Michael Jordan, if y'all ain't working like I ain't even say LeBron James because I don't even know how he work. I don't even know if he's working like that. But Michael Jordan and Clyde Drexler and Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, these are the guys who was really into their game. You
Right.
know, I think LeBron is just a big dude who's in a game full of small guys. You know what I'm saying? So he's just
Yeah.
being a bully without,
Right. You just
like,
got talent.
yeah, but it's
And you
like
don't really have to work at it. He's
when
just
we
that
when
good.
if you go back and look at that 50 when they celebrated the 50 best players, and when Michael
Hmm.
Jordan walked towards LeBron getting excited and trying to shake his hand, Jordan walked right by him because he's a crybaby type of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you you
Yep.
you 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 trying to fit in with these guys because you longevity and you got point status, but your heart is
You're in the
not in the
game.
same. Your spirit, man. Let me say that. Your spirit ain't the same spirit that these guys' spirit is. You know,
Right.
they not finna flop. They not finna cry. They not finna look at the ref. If the ref didn't
Yeah.
call it, that means I'm finna go back to this dude and handle this business on this court.
Mhm.
And that's
Hmm.
the kind of energy you're supposed to have when you out here claiming yourself to be one of the greats. You can't
Yeah.
be the great and you looking for the ref for the help.
True.
Just like this thing we're doing, cleansing our bodies, cleansing our minds, cleansing our spirits out. And then we expect somebody to give us something. Nah,
Yeah.
man, I'm not
It
finna. I
ain't
don't
gonna
want you to give
happen.
me nothing. I'm going to get it. That's why I had to
Yeah.
clear myself up. That's why I had to clear the clutter so that I can be more focused, so I can have that razor sharp focus, so I can have that mindset of go get it by any means.
That's
Attack
it.
on anything that I need to attack on and stand on everything that I said I was going to do. And that way, like Larry Bird tell them boys, say, man, I'm getting 45 tonight. Or Jordan might say, I'm getting 50 tonight. And do it.
Mhm.
Hmm.
They say Larry Bird used to tell people, man, I'm finna go to the corner. They're going to pass me the ball. I'm going to come back to the half of the 3-point line and I'm going to shoot this thing right here in your face. Man, I got you, Bird. Bird come do the exact same thing they said that he said he was going to do and make it.
Yeah.
So it's like when you so in alignment with your spirit, you so in alignment with your greatness, you so in alignment with the higher version of yourself, the higher power of yourself, you already realize
Yes.
that, hey man, these guys ain't on my level. So what I'm gonna do is keep cleansing myself, keep on becoming the best version of myself, so that when people do try to attack my character, I laugh. Because that means
Right.
you're attacking the character of what I used to do, of who I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as I keep on cleansing my spirit, man, if I keep on investing into my spirit, man, and cleansing the hygienes of my spirit, then you can't see me as what I'm going to be, because you can't even see yourself in a better position. And a lot of
Right.
people always try to keep you in the position that they remember you in.
Yeah. Well, when they see you start to progress, it makes them feel self-conscious because they see you doing what they're not capable of doing, and they
Where
don't
they
ever
don't,
want to see you progress
they're
ahead of them.
capable, they're capable, but they don't want to do it.
Yeah, that's the thing. They would never change where they are because they don't feel like they can. Some people don't believe they can, and others just don't want to do nothing different. But they
Yeah,
rather hold you back to be with them because by seeing you progress makes them realize that those things that they claim are impossible are actually possible. It's just
exactly.
that they didn't do it. They
Yeah, because they
can't
don't
do it
want to put
or they
do it.
won't do it. Yeah, it takes work. And the thing is, when you do stuff, it's like I remember a guy sitting in class when I was doing and I was in school for electronics. We were talking, and the instructor was asking about people, what you thought about different people, like who do you like and who don't you like. And this one dude who I helped out damn near every day we were in class, he was like, "Oh, Mike is arrogant." And I just looked at him. I said, "What you consider arrogance is confidence." And he said, "My confidence comes from doing, not from talking about what I'm going to do." So there's a
Exactly.
difference. He couldn't respond. He had no response for it because everything I claim to be is because I've done it,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
because I talked about it.
Exactly.
And
And
people
that's
who
just
don't understand that, they see confidence as arrogance because
mm,
they're not confident themselves. So they can't
mm,
understand the difference.
Yeah, cool story, bro.
yeah.
I know I got a lot of them.
Eh,
By
Because
the time for me to go write another book.
okay.
my whole thing was
Yeah.
I'm not cocky, I'm confident. So when you tell me I'm the best, it's a compliment.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're
Fat
so
Joe and
good.
Yeah.
Like, I
Fat
know.
Joe and Jada Kids got a new song out. Boy, that thing finna be here. They finna be on the radio with that
Yeah.
one. I like that one.
Okay.
I seen that one. I mean, I like they podcast. Them boys, that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's where man, a lot of people make the mistake of believing that they can change with the same body and the same mind. You know,
Hmm.
they doing things differently, but they still got the same mindset of habits and the same. You know, it's like me in Chicago this weekend. My oldest daughter's really my oldest daughter. I'm gonna say my oldest stepdaughter, but my oldest daughter. Um, they were looking for me to be all loaded because 5 years ago I went to their wedding. I fell asleep
Hmm.
upstairs at the venue. I'm drunk. I'm out of there. They like, man, your daddy up there. Think your daddy up there messed up. He sleep. He's snoring. He all laid out. This time they looking. Pops, don't get too wasted, Pops. I said, I'm drinking champagne. And I say, that ain't what I'm doing no more. You know what I'm saying? I say, y'all remember
Yeah.
what I was doing then. I said, it's a different version now. And so my oldest
Hmm.
daughter, my biological oldest daughter, she was like, yeah, dad be doing different stuff. He ain't as alive as he used to be. He don't drink that liquor no more. And then so my oldest, her big sister was like, oh, okay, okay. I said, yeah, things change, baby. We got to grow. It's
Yep.
all about elevation. It's all about separation if you have to from the people, places, and things that you was once part of. And if
Yeah.
I know y'all live in a small town. They live in South Bend, Indiana, to where it's four corners. It's like it's done. It's like ain't nothing to do in South Bend. I get it,
Right.
but it's like you're surrounded by greatness. You know, you can drive up to Chicago hour and a half, or hour and 20
Mm-hmm.
minutes. With my daughter driving, you get an hour and 10 minutes. She be hitting that pedal. She be driving. She had us on 100-yard run, boy. We was, ooh, I say, man, let me drink another drink. You up there flying. I sit back in the
Wow.
back, pour me another glass of champagne and pray.
Oh shit! She had you nervous out there on the road.
No, I've been riding with her for a minute, man. Every time I go up there, she drives through that city, boy. She be in that city just like, you. I be like, hey, baby. Oh, that ain't nobody going fast. I got my seatbelt on. You got insurance? Yeah, I don't care. Somebody getting sued. Somebody finna get this money.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody finna give me this money. I don't care what.
I hear you.
That's because I got faith, man, in my higher power. You know, I don't even, you know, a lot of people say they got faith, you know, but then when something happens, man, God, why me? Why you do this, God? And then that goes back to spiritual hygiene. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You have so many people, oh man, I go to church. I believe in God. It's like all the things that you done been through in life, you still believe it? You're supposed to be knowing, man. It's like, not know.
Right.
Every time somebody talk, you should say you know God because you've
Mm-hmm.
been through the fire. You've been. It's not saying that testing is over, but you got to look back
Right.
from where you came to where you are right now. Like, man, I survived all of that,
Right. Right.
but you still talking about belief systems.
Yeah,
Man, a belief system is something that you don't even know about.
you're right.
Right. You just learning.
You
I know,
learning.
I know some criminals with more faith than some of these Christians.
Yeah,
Hmm.
for
It's
real.
like,
No, that's serious, man. That's dead. Boy, I'm telling you, that's for real. As
yeah,
the kids say, that's dead ass. I'm dead ass. Yeah, I'd be like, what the hell? You
yeah,
dead ass. What?
And you know the crazy thing, and those same ones, they'll be the first ones to say, "Oh, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." So why you ain't doing that? Why
Well,
you keep
because they
complaining about what you ain't got instead of
right.
going out
Because
and getting it?
they like to talk to the devil more than they like to talk to God.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
'Cause
We
see,
have
when people
soundbite churches.
when people complain, that's summoning the devil.
Yeah.
That's when you know you are not even on a journey of healing, because when you complain, you keeping yourself on a lower vibration of life. You're not
Hmm.
trying to see God. You don't even believe God real when you complaining.
Right.
But when you talking down on somebody else, it's like, come on, bro, what are you doing? You know,
Right.
you ain't gonna go help the brother, don't even fuck with it. Just leave him alone. It's like
True.
somebody try to tell me, oh, you hate me. It's like I don't if I hated you, I wouldn't even be around you.
Hmm.
I don't be around people that I hate. It just don't make sense to me
Right.
because my energy is way different than a lot of people remember. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you can remember all you want to, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, who are you today? That's what I ask. That's what I look at.
Hmm.
Every person that I see from my past, I look at them and I talk. But when I see them, you know, not speaking new and life into themselves or life into this conversation, I really just, all right, my G, I'm gonna holler at you in a minute.
Right. Keep it short and distance.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, man. I don't hate. I'm too cool for hate.
Right. Like, I don't even like you enough to hate you. Like, what?
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
even part of my.
Right.
That don't even sit on my
Yeah.
stomach well. You know, I throw that up.
Well,
You like cheese to me.
yeah, like cheese. Don't you? Well, and you know, we're doing the research. I saw that there are 7 pillars of spiritual
Okay.
hygiene. So we got number one is mental hygiene because your thoughts shape your reality.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few questions that you can ask yourself, like, what am I feeding my mind, or are my thoughts empowering or limiting? Then you got emotional hygiene because emotions are messengers, not masters. So you got healthy emotional hygiene means acknowledging your emotions, processing them instead of suppressing them, and learning from them without allowing them to control your behavior. And three is environmental hygiene. So your environment constantly influences your mindset. So you ask yourself, who has access to my energy? And does my
Mm-hmm.
environment inspire growth or encourage complacency? Then you have moral hygiene, which is character is spiritual fitness. Living with integrity creates inner peace.
Yeah.
And there's purpose hygiene. Because without purpose, distraction becomes your destination.
Yeah.
So you regularly ask, why am I doing this? Is this moving me forward? Wait a minute. I can't even read. Is this moving me toward the person I want to become? Then there's relational hygiene because relationships will either strengthen or weaken your spirit. So, who encourages my growth? Or you ask, who constantly creates chaos? Or am I also being a healthy influence on others?
Mm-hmm.
Number seven is reflective hygiene. So, growth requires reflection. Without
Yeah.
reflection, experience doesn't automatically become wisdom. So, the practice is to ask yourself each day, what did I learn today? Where did I grow? Where did I fall short? And what will I improve on tomorrow? Because
Mm-hmm.
reflection transforms mistakes into lessons. So
I
those
like
are
that.
the seven pillars of spiritual hygiene.
Yeah, I like that.
What about true religion genes?
I was damn near about to ask, what you mean true religion, Gene?
Ah,
And it hit me. Yeah,
true
that's what
religion.
happens when you uh take a breath before you react. Because that
True
question
to
would have
your
sounded
religion.
stupid as hell.
He got it.
Got true to the religion, man.
Yep.
I got my slides on, baby.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, we got a lot of things going on. Then I looked up religion and spiritual hygiene, and it was saying that spiritual hygiene and religion are not the same thing. They're closely related, but your spiritual hygiene, religion basically tells you what to believe, but your
Right.
spiritual hygiene is the roadmap of how to get there.
Yeah.
So if you want a
Mhm.
better life, it's like if you out there in the wilderness trying to find a place, you need a map and you need a compass. So the spirit, your religion would basically be the compass, and your spiritual hygiene would be the map. Go ahead. I see you raising your hand. What you got?
You know when I said true religion, like genes, like those are actual genes. Like it was just a play
Yeah.
on words, like Jeans. Now,
Hmm.
oh, okay, cool.
I know.
Ah,
What you thought?
And
You
you're
really
about
you wow. Come on, bro. You got to give me some kind of credit.
all right. And you
but
started talking
Mike,
about religion. I'm like, huh?
I
Oh
would,
shit.
but Mike, I would think that would be the opposite, though. Your spirit should be the map, and the religion should be the compass.
No, because the religion is telling you where to go or what to believe. So the other one is how
But
to get there.
which one is the compass again?
What did I say? Religion was the compass, and that the. Oh no, I said it wrong. You actually right, Keith. I said it
Yeah,
backwards. You
yeah,
actually right.
yeah. Because I would think that
Because you
that
need the roadmap to get there, but you have to know which direction. Religion
yeah,
is telling you
yeah,
the direction, and the
Your
map
spirit,
is showing you how to get there.
because your spirit knows. The
Yeah.
religion would be something that you would have to look at, you know, through the book, through
Hmm.
the pages. You know
You
what
go
I'm saying?
scrolling.
Like, that's why people say I walk by faith and not by sight. And
Right.
religion is more of a by sight type of thing. You know, that's why they practice it in a group setting.
Yeah. True.
You know, your
Religion
spirit.
provides the framework.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So it's like you once you become one with your spirit, you don't need all of them people. You just need
Right.
you just need you in the source.
Yeah. Because your journey is alone anyway.
It's a long journey. It's not a group setting.
Hmm.
True enough, you can congregate with people,
True.
but nah, I don't want to talk to the people that I'm talking to. May be so demonized to where they make it look pretty. They make it sound good to me, but the
Right.
whole time they preying on me. And not P-A-R-Y either. P-A-P-R-E-Y. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So it's like, nah, I'm good with that group setting business, you know. I would rather for me to be just connected with my source.
It's true. And then it
Mhm.
also says here, it's like a person may identify with the religion, yet neglect their spiritual hygiene. Conversely, someone may practice forms of spiritual hygiene without belonging to a particular religion.
Right.
So, in many faiths, spiritual hygiene is expressed through practices that deepens one's relationship with God and shapes one's character. So, many religions teach that the condition of the heart influences a person's words and actions. So, spiritual hygiene involves regularly examining motives, attitudes, and desires, seeking to replace pride, envy, bitterness, and a hatred with humility, compassion, and love.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what you're trying to tell me is I can't go to the store and buy like all over Olay or like a high brand soap to cleanse for spiritual hygiene. There's no soap I can buy, huh?
No. No.
No,
You couldn't,
not a soap. You can try it though.
Even
I
that
mean, I got
money
some
soap.
land on the Brooklyn Bridge. I saw you. You want to try?
Go buy some Tom Ford. Yeah.
Yep,
Nah, that ain't gonna cleanse nothing but your pockets.
that's
Ain't gonna
it.
clean your pockets out. That's what that's gonna do. Tom Ford.
Mm,
Yeah, but that's some good stuff, man, because it's like I really look at life like if we're gonna go to church, at least let the pastor be a spirit man instead of a religious man, you know?
Mhm.
Because
right.
like it's like, you know, more and more people are leaning towards Muslim, you know, and it's like
Yeah,
you understand why, because you get more of a spirit guidance instead of
Mhm.
a religious guidance.
right.
You know, they're the ones who are putting together something for your spirit to become to where you can use this every day.
Right.
You can't use religion every day,
Mm-mm.
No,
you know. And that's the thing
it's
about
true.
where we're headed in this world, because there's so many people that don't understand because of the programming that's been happening. And they don't want to get
Right.
off of that trajectory of, no, man, I'm going to see Pastor. Pastor said it's gonna be good. And I'm gonna keep giving him my money. Like, really?
And the big,
Pastor got the spiritual hygiene cleansing bar. He got the Pastor got the now. Pastor got some cleansing bars over there.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Enough cleansing
yeah,
for Diddy parties.
yeah.
Damn.
And you got the
Ooh.
people, but a lot of people they want fellowship when they go to church, but they actually go into church to be entertained.
That's it. That's
That's
it.
why the preachers in the black churches, at least, all just screaming, hollering, yelling. It's
Yeah.
entertainment,
Yeah.
and that's
The
all
choir done
they want.
sung. Yeah, the choir done
Yeah.
sung 8 songs
Yep.
in 1 hour.
and you get up feeling good about everything, but then you go back to being the same demon and talking the same shit that you were doing before you walked in.
Yeah, because you
Ain't
ain't
nothing
washing.
changed.
Yeah, you ain't washing your soul.
Right.
And then it's all about what you go in there to get. Some people go in there to
Right.
get the fashion show. Some people go in there to hear the choir. Some people go in to just hear the pastor's words. But if his words are not over making you want to do better, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can go listen to you talk about Philippians 16 all day. But is that what's going to make me want to do better?
True.
Do
Mm-hmm.
I want to change because I heard him say it? Or do I just
Right.
want to go read my Bible just as well? If I
Right.
want to go do some more reading and the stuff that I'm reading, is that making me want to change what I used to do? You know? And some people it do, but some people it just don't get to them.
Right. Right.
And
And the
that's where
thing
we at.
is, yeah, everybody has their own interpretation of what they read. So if the preacher is telling you the verses, you need to go back and check those verses yourself, read it yourself, and see what it actually says.
Right,
I was listening to a preacher one time, and he's talking about all the love of money is the root of all evil. And I was like, yo, wait, Bishop.
right,
Sorry,
right.
but it doesn't say that. It says the love of money. It's not that money is the root of all evil, the love of money. Because if you love money to a certain extent, if you
That's
love
your
money to the point that it
that's
becomes
your
your God,
that's your
then
new
that
God.
is the root of it. That's the root of evil.
Right.
And
But
then he
then
actually said, "Oh well, actually you're right, because you got the verse in front of you, but you telling everybody something else."
right. Where's how you word it?
Right.
I was looking at this little old short, and the dude said, it's like you got to really watch people's words. He said,
Mm-hmm.
I can do anywhere between 3 to 400 push-ups,
Mm-hmm. I remember.
and I get all this money. So the dude, he did 4 push-ups. He tried to grab the money. He's like, no, whoa. He said, what you mean? He said, no, Pops, you said you'll do anywhere between 3 to 400 push-ups. He said, exactly. Three,
Mm-hmm.
400. I did four.
Mm-hmm.
The money is mine. Yeah, you
Yeah.
thought I was talking about 300 to 400. I didn't say 300 to 400. I said 3 to 400. I can do
Mm-hmm.
anywhere in between 3 to 400 push-ups.
And four is definitely in between. That's
That's
just
right.
like if you talking to people on the street. If you talk fast, there used to be guys they be wanting to play these games. You betting money.
Right,
They flipping the coin. Heads I win, tails you lose. But if you ain't listening to what he just said, you can't win.
right,
Because if it's heads, he wins. If it's tails, you lose. So that
yeah,
means he wins.
right,
But you ain't listening to what's being said. You just, okay, bet.
yeah, yeah,
Now you lose your money. You wondering why. Not
that
paying
part.
attention.
That's why my favorite Bible verse is I'm not talking fast, you listening slow.
Right?
That is definitely not in the Bible.
Right?
That's pretty much the 10
That
crack
was,
commandments or
wasn't
something.
that a rapper who said that?
uh,
There was a rapper who said that. What he said, I ain't talking fast. You just listening slow.
y'all listening
Yeah,
slow.
Pastor Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. And the Bible of 400 degrees.
Verse the block is hot.
Verse the block is high. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's been another great episode, man. Shit, what we gonna do on the go out?
hmm. You want to take it first? Damn, I forgot what the hell you know. Oh, head and shoulders.
Head, shoulder, feet, toe.
Yes,
Work your body across the floor. Head, shoulder.
knees and toes. Yeah, I want to say you'll face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated.
Hey, man,
Oh,
you better
nice.
know it, man.
That's nice.
That is
Ooh.
good.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I wrote down two go outs because I didn't know how profound I was going to have to be, but I'm gonna go with something simple. You know, head and shoulders is a hard act to follow sometimes, so
Yeah,
I got to be prepared. But I'm
yeah,
gonna go with this one. Religion may teach you what to believe, but spiritual hygiene challenges you to live those beliefs every day. Faith becomes transformative when it moves beyond ritual and becomes reflected in character, choices, and compassion.
man. Okay, that sounds profound.
Sounds like a fortune cookie.
You hear me, man? He read that off the fortune cookie box.
Hmm.
So all I'm gonna say is this right here, man. If y'all don't want to do what you should do, don't do it. Yeah, we don't care.
True,
You
true
did.
that.
But no, man, this program is to better enlighten us to get ourselves in better positions, man. And hopefully the people who do listen can, always go back and catch the replays on YouTube. And hopefully that these things do enter your life and enter your ear gate and and
Mhm.
and and touch something. But until next week, y'all, we're gonna do it again. Peace.
Peace.